What's up there, fellow rockstar entrepreneur? Ben Littlefield here, coming at you from the secret layer with something awesome to show you. Really awesome, like super damn awesome. You'll see what I mean by that in a moment. But what I want to tell you right now is there is a cheat code, a video game like cheat code that exists in real life, and that allows us to build and deploy automatically 3 sites that comprise an amazing digital asset in 21 minutes or less. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, and I'm going to show you the 5 ingredient recipe, part of what we call the high five method, that not only gets us in front of the right types of opportunities, but gets us paid fast and easy the way we like it. So let's do it. All right, here we go. Let me ask you a really important question. If it were not only possible, but brain dead easy to monopolize Google's top results, and if you could materialize $11,400 from 21 minutes of actual effort, the same as using a video game cheat code that unfairly and automatically generates and deploys not just one, but 3 money sites. And there's no copy paste involved at all in this. You click a button and boom. Again, all done in just 21 minutes. Would that be cool with you? Let me give you a glimpse of what I'm talking about. All right, let me show you the digital asset machine. Now, some of you OGs of the Rockstar family, those of you who've been around for a few years, remember our original digital asset machine, which was a crazy tool. We have refined that whole concept and simplified it and made it very specific to building out and creating digital assets for specific niches and specific markets in a way that is completely above board and awesome. Let me show you what the digital asset machine can do. Here we go. So digital asset machine makes it just a few short, quick steps for us to be able to, with a final click, deploy not 1, not 2, but 3 money sites automatically. There's no copy paste of code or anything. These deploy directly into our site building dashboard and allow us to publish these very quickly. So we just have to follow these quick steps. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to walk you through one of my favorite niches, tried and true. It's in the rhinoplasty niche, right? So cosmetic surgery. And I'm going to target Carlsbad, California, which is a suburb of San Diego. It is a sizable and affluent suburb of the San Diego area, and we're going to go after that. So let's start. We're going to start by adding some basic info. And what you'll learn is, and we'll talk about this in a moment, part of the high five method is you will learn how we determine niches. You'll in fact see our top 50 plus niches that we love. You'll learn our niche categories for those of you who aren't familiar with those, as well as you'll learn how to pick the right keywords. All right. And you'll also learn how we get, phone numbers for 50 cents and how we get emails and stuff so that we can basically rank and rent these or do whatever we want with these very quickly, very easily, and get paid and be able to have these transferable as turnkey results. These assets really form a highly lucrative thing. And like what I'm building here is easily worth over $11,000. And you're going to see it just takes a few clicks of effort and it automatically works without any copy, paste, code, or anything like I mentioned. So anyway, so we're going to call this Carlsbad Affordable Rhinoplasty. Like I said, I have phone number, email, an address. This is just like a post office address. So, I'm not paying for a box or anything. It's just, as a placeholder. Then we're going to add details into this thing. We want to put in the niche industry, so rhinoplasty surgeons, Carlsbad, California, and then now we do our keywords. Like I said, we have all this stuff in the high five method talking about keywords. We even have keyword tools built in. And for those of you who aren't familiar with the Keyworder app, helps you pick the right keywords. We love, as you'll discover even further when you get this, you'll see that we love high intent keywords, those that are buyer intent. Anybody looking for affordability or cost or quotes or anything like that, okay? Or any urgency, right? That is a high buyer intent keyword. And we can win those very quickly and dominate for so many keywords in a matter of hours or days, not months or years. Okay, so this is the big part of this. And so in the DAM app, the new DAM app, we just simply put in our keywords. Okay, so we pick our top 5 keywords. So and then we put in some information about each keyword. So Carlsbad affordable rhinoplasty surgery. Okay, and then we put, it helps people find the right surgeon. Service related to it, nose jobs. Okay, I'm not going to read all these, but keyword 2, nose job quotes Carlsbad, great keyword to have. Keyword 3, Carlsbad nose job financing. Keyword 4, rhinoplasty surgery costs Carlsbad. And then keyword 5, non-surgical rhinoplasty Carlsbad. These are all really good keywords. And so, like I mentioned, we go after these high intent keywords that give us an advantage, an unfair advantage right out the gate, allow us to plant our flag very quickly and very easily. And then it also opens up the door for us to win and dominate the high traffic, lower intent keywords, what we sometimes refer to as vanity keywords, like something like nose jobs Carlsbad or nose job Carlsbad, which is really not necessarily a keyword that's going to bring in highly targeted buyer traffic, but hey, it looks great if you can win it. So, okay, cool. So let's move on. Now we're going to put in quick content. A lot of this is curated. Most of it is. You can just literally go to Quora and find some questions related to the niche. And that's exactly what I did. I went to Quora and, people asking how much does rhinoplasty cost. And I picked some answers that really worked for it. It was really simple. Took a minute to find these, right? So I put in some questions about how risky is a nose job. All right, answer to it from Quora. So these are all just from Quora. Unique article. And you can find articles anywhere. We have, just in our own thing, we have our own articles and things for multiple niches in our niche packs, but you can just find articles and do whatever you want, however you want with this. It doesn't even have to, it can be someone else's article as long as you source it and cite it like you're curating it. Pretty simple to do. Then we hit proceed. Okay, now we're at the last step. I mean, look how quick this is to go through. I mean, all this stuff here is curated and copy paste real fast. So now all I have to do is click Spark Now. This is the last click, one single click, and look what happens. Boom. These 3 sites are automatically deployed into Sparksio. The damn High Five program automatically deploys these sites into Sparksio. I mean, look how fast that was. I just literally went through that, and these sites are deployed. It's not like I have to create a new site and then copy paste code and do a bunch of stuff. No. This built 3 sites automatically. I've got my main site. This is what we refer to as our branded money site. I've got an M3 or mini money site here, one M3 mini money site that I'll use to put on a subdomain. And you'll learn all about this, and nothing is held back. No part of the recipe is withheld in our training. But it also builds a second mini money site that I put right on Amazon server to get that Amazon love. So 3 sites. Let me just open up this one right here. Okay, I'm going to open that new tab, and here it is. Right, so I've got this whole site. So multiple page site. These are all 5-page sites. They rank really easily. All you have to do now at this point, once it's deployed, you go through and do some quick polishing, and then you prepare it and publish it. Really simple. And we show you every step. It takes just a couple minutes at this point to get these all published. Really easy. Then we seduce Google with it, and we end up with these great looking sites. Here they are. All right, so this is the main site, right? We've got 5-page site here. It looks beautiful. All right, we got everything we need to do in here. All of it's great. All of it's optimized. We've got one of our mini money sites. This is one of our mini money sites. All right, this is the one that's hosted on our subdomain. Okay, we refer to this as our catch-all. And then we've got our Amazon S3 mini site, and it's right here. So all 3 of these are now published with literally after deploying that, it was just a few quick minutes to publish these and get them up. And then here is where it really matters. This is like basically just like 8 days later, 9 days later. So just a week later is where I am. So I published this a week ago, and look at this. Like if we just spot check a couple of these, and I'm going to show you a lot more than this, guys. So pay attention. Carlsbad affordable rhinoplasty surgery. Remember those high intent keywords. Look at this. So we're even going to show you how to use videos to leverage into this to get really quick results as well. So look, got a couple videos. These are mine. All right. And they all point to this. So look, I've got my main branded money site. If I can click it right here, and you can see, there it is right there. There's my main branded money site. All right, all of it's here, right? Done. So that is ranking. Then I've got one of my mini money sites ranking. So let's click on that. Boom, right there. So we've got right here, top 4 spots after the map. So that's almost half the page. Almost half the page is taken right there. If I look at Carlsbad nose job quotes, okay, again, high intent. Look, people paying for ads here. Right now, we got number 1 spot with this video, number 2 spot right here with our main money site, number 3 spot with the mini money site. So taking up a third of the page on this one. Carlsbad nose job financing. All right, look at this. All right, right after the map listings, we got number 1 spot. And this is just 2 days ago. Number 1 spot, number 2 spot, number 3 spot, right? So, and then we got a 4th spot here in the middle of the page. So we're taking up almost half the page there. Now let's look at Carlsbad non-surgical rhinoplasty quotes, okay? So we'll get a little more specific, but man, the more specific it is, the more highly targeted it is. We've got the number 1 spot here. Look, and it's even picking up images. That's how powerful this engine is. That's how powerful DAM is in deploying sites, and that's how powerful our Sparksio platform is on optimizing things. So look at this. Number 1. Number 2 with a video. Number 3, another video. Number 4, mini site. So taking up about half the page there. Now, we talked about those vanity keywords too, right? Those vanity keywords, those, maybe it's higher traffic, but way lower intent. So not necessarily great, but hey, it looks awesome when you can show some of those vanity. Well, look, this is a week later. All right, after just 1 week, Carlsbad nose jobs. I mean, it doesn't get more vanity than that. Just Carlsbad nose jobs. And you can see, look, we're not in the top spot on this right now. But look, after just a week, we have got a video and the main site right here. So we have 2 spots on page 1 after just a week for Carlsbad nose jobs. All right, that's how powerful this is. And let me show you something else. All right, so what is this worth? Like, how can we display the value of this and get paid for this? And we'll talk more about this in a moment. But here, let me just show you Google ads. All right, when you look at just general searches and keywords in Google, related to rhinoplasty and cosmetic surgery in the Carlsbad, general area, and look at this, right? With the aggregate of different keywords related to this, $72, or let's just round it up, call it $73 per click. That is what someone would pay to buy this traffic that we already have half the page on several keywords now. And hell, probably 50 plus keywords, to several. 50 plus keywords, we have like almost half the page at least. And then we even have some vanity keywords like Carlsbad nose job. So look right here, $73 a click. Now, how much would it cost if somebody got not even 2 clicks a day for a month? Not even 2 clicks a day, like less than 2 clicks a day. So we just call it 50 clicks this month. If that's all they got was 50 clicks, not actual leads, just clicks, it would cost them over $3,600 for the month for that. Now, that might be well worth it because we know rhinoplasty can cost $5,000 to $15,000 a pop. So if they got one deal out of that, great. Okay, so I'm sure it could very well be worth it. But what if you could provide 50 plus keywords where they're dominating a third of the page or half the page or even more, and even taking up some of those really high traffic vanity keywords as well? Would you be able to convince one of these surgeons, which I already showed you, a lot of them are paying for ads, right? Look at all these ads up here. Look at all these ads. A lot of them are paying for ads all over this. Would you be able to convince a surgeon to pay you a third of this, right? Would you be able to convince them to pay you $950 a month? That's basically, that's less than a third of the price to get all of this aggregated, amazing, targeted eyeball traffic. Right? That is what I want you to really make yourself aware of, is that $73 a click, right? They'd spend $3,600 to get just 50 clicks. And what if they could get all of the stuff you offered, turnkey, put in their hands, everything for $900 or $950 or $1,000 even, hell, $1,200. No brainer. It is really easy to justify that, right? So I want you to understand, and like I said, everything I'm talking about here is inside the high five DAM method, okay, where we show you everything from, picking the niche to how to get the right things set up right in place. Like literally you spend 10 minutes, going through some of these things and you'll be ready to go. To picking keywords and setting up all that stuff ahead of time so then you can run the damn program. All right, so you can run damn and build those damn sites real fast. I know, I just love saying damn. But you can build those digital asset machine sites in minutes at this point. And then you seduce Google and then you go get results and get paid. It is that simple. I just showed you everything, kind of a peek behind the curtain, but let's dive in just a little deeper to this. All right, how cool is that? More importantly, would you be able to get paid with this kind of power? What if this power made it possible to materialize just about any goal you had virtually from thin air? For example, maybe there's a really cool new car you want to get and you want to cover that car payment without a problem. Perhaps an extra 10K might be useful to pay off some bills, to save for a rainy day, to buy the dip, whatever it may be, right? That might be useful. And to get that only required a very simple recipe and one click to bring it to life. And what if all you needed to make this unfair cheat code work for you only required you to use mostly that which you already possess? Would that also be cool with you? Yes, then you are in the right place. Let's take a moment and talk about the high five digital asset machine method, or DAM method. This simple recipe and unfair cheat code app will make it's so easy for both newbies and old, mean, jaded veterans alike. I know I always say that, but it'll make it easy for everybody who uses it to get faster opportunities than ever before. And you will not only see how easily this 5-step cheat code works, you will also have the power to deploy $11,000 plus assets in minutes with a click. Let's start by reviewing and revisiting rhinoplasty we talked about just a moment ago. Okay, these 3 sites, as you saw, were deployed in a matter of minutes, and there was no copy-paste code or anything like that. It's literally fill in the blanks, click a button, and 3 awesome sites ready to go, ready to polish and publish are there, waiting for you just to put out there and seduce Google with. These 3 sites right here were built automatically with the digital asset machine, DAM. And this is for Carlsbad, California, which is, like I mentioned before, a suburb of San Diego. Over 100,000 people live there. And we're going to talk about this. And we're going to talk about how this can make money in just a moment as well. Now, upon following those crazy fast steps, all right, you got a glimpse behind the curtain of that just now. After doing that, and building those 3 sites in a matter of minutes, here is what happened. Look at this. In less than a week, taking up 2, 3, or 4 spots for high value, high intent, targeted keywords. Anything from anybody looking for rhinoplasty financing in Carlsbad, anything from people looking for quotes or affordability, taking up anywhere between 2, 3, and 4 spots, up to half the page for these. Same with this right here. People looking for Carlsbad rhinoplasty financing, taking up 3 spots. Carlsbad nose job financing, taking up 3 spots. Looking for nose job quotes, Carlsbad. All these mixes are working, whether I've used the word rhinoplasty or nose job or financing or quotes or affordability. They are all dominating. There are well over 50 plus keyword combinations that are dominating 2, 3, 4 spots, up to half the page or more on some of them. Carlsbad rhinoplasty surgery financing, taking up 2 spots. Rhinoplasty surgery costs, 3 spots. 4 spots on non-surgical nose job quotes in Carlsbad. Taking up 4 spots on Carlsbad nose job surgery financing. Taking up 3 spots on Carlsbad rhinoplasty financing. So this is just dominating. Look at this total domination right there. Carlsbad affordable nose jobs. 6 spots, over half the page. It's not in all these screenshots, but if you look at a lot of these keywords, most of them, people are paying for ads on these. And I'll touch up on that again in a moment. But this is dominating even for these, what we call vanity keywords, all right? Because of the way we approach this, we give ourselves every opportunity to win the vanity keywords as well, even though we're not specifically targeting them. But you look, Carlsbad nose jobs, as vanity as it gets, taking up 2 spots on the page, right there at the top and then one right there kind of towards the second half of the page. This is how it works. Let's talk money. Because remember what a cosmetic surgeon pays for traffic. We talked about this just a moment ago, but let's review it again. In the Carlsbad and San Diego area and the suburbs there, it averages a cost per click on Google Ads close to $73 for a click. That's just a click. It's no promise of anything. It's just a click. $73 per click. If you look at cost per action, right, CPA, it's almost $5,000. Oh, that's crazy. Now that might be great. It might be very, very valuable to people. But I just want you to think about that. All right, what a cosmetic surgeon looking for rhinoplasty traffic in that area would pay for not even 2 clicks a day, but just 50 clicks in a month. That's not even 2 clicks a day. They would pay over $3,600 for that. So just keep that in mind, what they would pay just for not even 2 whole clicks a day. Let's discuss how 21 minutes with DAM, Digital Asset Machine, can help generate a digital asset worth over $11,000 from virtual thin air. So what does a rhinoplasty surgeon make? We looked at what they would spend on paying for that traffic. Well, let's talk about what they make. On average, it's between $10,000 and $15,000. There are some procedures that are lower cost than that, but on average, between $10,000 and $15,000. Now, what can you charge if you rank and rent that sucker? Well, very easily, in my experience in areas like this, $850 to $1,200 a month. Not a problem. You know, look at what they're paying for ads right now, right? We just saw that. Well, with one of these leased to a surgeon at only $950 a month, so let's just pick a number that's on the lower end of that scale. At $950 a month, there we go. That is an easy $11,400 this year, right out the gate, with 21 minutes of effort put into deploying these sites, right? That is it. It doesn't take a lot of effort to get this. Now, if you have 5 of these, it's all you do for the year, is you're like, I'm going to do 5 of these and sit back. Well, that's an easy $57,000 this year alone. If you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to work hard for the next 2-3 months and I'm going to get 15 of these knocked out, right? If you do that, you go work your butt off. And it's actually not that hard when you're talking about once you have everything in place. It's 21 minutes to get these deployed and just a little bit of extra effort to get them seduced and on there and you're done. Wow. You have 15 of these. You're at over $170,000 with simple, deployable, automatic assets using the high five method with the digital asset machine. That's pretty awesome. Now let's discuss pools. Another one of my favorite niches. All right, we've discussed this many times for those of you who've been around. Here's a site that was built by hand before we even had the digital asset machine tool that deployed them for us, but using the exact same methodology. And we're going to talk money on this one as well. This is Denton Pools. I've used this example before in the past, but I want to really hammer this home because upon following the exact same steps that built this, here's what happened. After less than a week here, starting to dominate for things like custom gunite pools Denton, custom swimming pool quotes Denton, taking up 3 spots, taking up a spot for fiberglass pool quotes, custom pool quotes Denton, taking up multiple spots. Look, affordable custom pools Denton, boom, like pretty much taking up the entire page there. Now with the new DAM, from minutes of effort, it is not far-fetched to get well over 50 high-value, high-intent keywords ranking in a short amount of time. So how could this one get you paid? Well, this is even better. Because if you rank and rent this, you can take this to a pool builder and get paid serious money. Because what's a pool builder make? On average, it's between $50,000 and $80,000. In some places, it's like $150,000 plus. It's a high ticket item. Now, what can you charge if you rank and rent it? It's real easy to get $850 to $1,500 a month all day long. If you just have 5 of these at $1,200 a month, right there kind of in the middle, that's an easy $72,000 this year alone just on pool builders. What if you did 15? That's over $200,000. Boom. I mean, this is huge. At this point, you probably would like to be able to possess the DAM cheat code, right? The digital asset machine and high five recipe, right? And I'm going to show you in just a moment. But first, let's discuss the high five recipe. Okay, here it is. Here's ingredient one or step one. It's all about intel and setup. In this step, you're going to learn how to go about selecting the right opportunity and niche and all the proper strategy to follow for your asset build. And step two, or ingredient two to the recipe, you're going to get the keys to the kingdom. In this step, you'll be shown exactly how to pick keywords and validate them fast. And we're going to even show you a stupid, easy video formula that works with this. Step three, you're going to launch your damn sites. In this step, you will take the 21-minute challenge and build and launch 3 sites ready to publish. You will also be given the most current digital asset machine app to make it easy to create and deploy ready-to-rock sites with a simple clickety-click, and that makes it so easy. You got a chance to see how awesome that is to be able to click a button and 3 beautiful sites are built. One is a full 5-page money site ready to go. The other 2 sites are beautiful mini money sites. One can be deployed on a catch-all, which you'll learn all about, and the other one deployed directly on Amazon. It is a beautiful thing to see the ability to take up all these spots on Google. So let's talk about how damn works. You open the damn app, you fill in the blanks, it generates 1 5-page money site and 2 mini money sites. It automatically takes those and they are built right in Sparksio for you. No copy paste code, no nonsense. It is done for you automatically once you click that button. Then you simply polish and publish your assets and you are done. It takes about 21 minutes to build 3 sites. That is how easy it is. Takes just minutes. So, step 4, or ingredient 4, is Google love and seduction. In this step, you will learn exactly how to take over multiple spots on the page. You will see exactly how we do it, and you will use our apps to make it even easier. If you've ever heard of Infernio, you're going to hear about it here because we're going to put Infernio in your hands with this high 5 method. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then finally, step 5, or ingredient 5, getting results and getting paid. This is the final piece of the cheat code. And this last step, you will learn exactly how to scale this whole thing into a sustainable business that you can grow quickly. You will get special insights on what to do and how to build an empire of digital assets. That is how simple this is. Here are some answers to those burning questions you may have. Does this work for most niches? This works on just about any niche that isn't considered a naughty niche. Now, real quickly, I'll tell you what a naughty niche is. It's a niche that's highly regulated. Alcohol, tobacco, illicit drugs, gambling, anything that's highly regulated or illegal. Okay, if it's highly regulated, if you're wanting to sell, cigarettes online to kids, well, you might have trouble ranking that, right? If on the other hand, you're trying to help, build out assets for a cosmetic dentist, hey, that's a little easier, right? So just as long as it's not what Google considers a naughty niche, it's a lot easier. So that's the simple answer to that. All right, do these results stick? Heck yeah, they do. We have assets like this that were built by hand the old way, using the old mini money site methods and everything, where we had to copy paste, and those were great. Not as awesome as what we have now, where we can deploy 3 fully built sites that are already ready, locked and loaded, and all we got to do is polish and publish. But hey, this same method, over a year ago, still holding strong all day long. And also worth noting is nothing has been done. That's how powerful this is, especially when you use our special love and seduction methods with Google, using what you're going to get your hands on with Infernio. Makes it so much easier. But here's the important question. If I handed these sites to you, if I handed that Rhinoplasty Carlsbad site to you, if I gave it to you right now, I said, hey, you know what? Reach your hand out and grab it. Just take it from me. I'm going to transfer this domain to you. I'm going to transfer all ownership to you. All right? You have it. It's yours. If I transferred that to you, I handed it right to you with all 3 of those sites, everything that was included in it, would you be able to get paid? Just answer that question. Even I don't care if you're sitting in public right now. Answer that question out loud. Say yes or no, or hell yes or hell no. I am willing to bet if you're still here, the answer to that question is hell to the yes, or for those of you who are offended by that, heck to the yeah. Cool either way. If it is heck to the yeah, then you're in the right place, because I'm going to do even better. I am going to hand you the power to get it done on demand anytime you like. The question now is, do you want that kind of power? Can you handle that kind of power? This kind of power, the kind of power that Mark G has, where he's grabbing almost $2,000 a month for deals, where he's getting big clients after working for years in this space and dominating for extremely valuable niches in personal injury. Wow, he's using these exact approaches right now. Seth, who after very difficult times in his life where his house burned down, was able to pick things back up and get going, working with cosmetic surgeons and make it happen. Like Troy, who got his first deal at $750 a month with a real estate agent once he started using these things. Like Apul, who got his first client, or Ozer, who was blown away when he was working with getting legal clients as well. Just like Larry, who also is working with personal injury lawyers, or Joe, who is dominating first page of Google for the first time he's ever done it. Don here, we've shared his story many times. If you haven't heard it, I'll tell you the quick version of it. Don, actually, we had a conversation with Don some time ago, and he was working in a job he really didn't like. It was kind of a custodial related job, and he just hated it. And he was looking for any way out. And he deployed these exact kind of methods. Hell, this is before we had the damn app. All right, so he was doing this like the old-fashioned way, where he had to spend like a whole couple days to build this stuff out, not 21 minutes. But hey, it was worth it because he landed his first pool builder client that paid him $5,600 up front for a whole year. It was the first time he'd ever seen that kind of money up front right away. And he was so excited, he went to the bank, cashed it, and he put it on his car seat and took a picture of it and sent it to us. And he wrote the rockstar lifestyle, here I come. And he has been rocking it, 6-figure plus business ever since, and it isn't working jobs he hates anymore, which is awesome. David here, who took these methods, and he realizes now the power he has in his hands to help local business owners with this stuff. Edward, who's landing $30,000 deals and building up $100,000 a month business using this. Jerry, who's getting legal clients left and right using these methods. Or, you know what? I can go on and on. We have hundreds of these. You know what? In fact, I could probably count it up and find 1,000 plus of these. This stuff works. We have helped a lot of people do this, and I want to put this power in your hands right now. So it's time to get the damn program, all right? Here's what you're going to get. The entire 5-part high five program, all over the shoulder, step by step, $850 value. You're going to get the new damn app, the Digital Asset Machine app, which is freaking awesome. That's $1,000 value. You're going to get our Video Creator app, which is a $350 value. You're going to get the App Stash, which has keyword tools, content tools, etc. So much in there, I don't even have time to explain it all. And well over $800 in value. You're going to get bonus one, the Sparksio 25 site license. If you don't already have access to Sparksio, you're going to get it with this. You get a 60-day access pass, which is a $900 value. You're also going to get an Infernio license if you don't already have Infernio, and that's going to be a 60-day access pass, and that's a $900 value right there. You're also, if you don't have Digital Monopoly, you're going to get Digital Monopoly as well with this, and that's a $1,000 value. And if you do have any or all of those already, hey, we got something for you too, so don't worry. I'll talk about that in a moment. But here it is. Add it all up. We're at $5,700 in total value. $5,700 total value all day long. This is real world. This is what we have sold these exact programs for. And you add them all up, it's $5,700 in total value. Now, if I told you right now, we're going to put this in your hands for under $2,000 at $1,997, that is an obvious bargain. Well over half off right there. Okay, no doubt about it. In fact, in a few days, when we start working with affiliate partners on webinars and start paying for traffic for this and sending traffic to this offer and showing people how awesome this will be available publicly for $1,997. That's going to be the deal, right? That is what the deal is, because we'll have a lot more overhead to cover on this. These are real apps that are served up on our servers that cost us money. So they have real fixed overhead costs to them. And so when we do this publicly, outside of our own little Rockstar family, it's going to be in just a few days, like I said, $19.97 for this deal. But because we value you as a member of the Rockstar family, we're going to do something super special for you. Before we make this publicly available outside this private special we're doing right now for $19.97, we are giving you the total Rockstar hookup. Okay, here's the deal. All right, so like I said, it is a total bargain at $19.97. So if you pass up on this and you come back, next week or a week after that or whatever, we're not going anywhere. We've been around for over a decade. We're going to continue to be around forever. So because our stuff works and people love our stuff, right? So we'll still be here. It's just the price that you're seeing right now ain't going to be here. But you're going to be so happy to get it at $19.97. So you're not even going to complain. I know you're not. But, if you really want to hook up and take 50% off, you can get in now for just $9.99. You can get in now for 50% off. I want you to think about that before you decide, I'm gonna sit on this for a couple weeks and now, I'm gonna pass on this. And it's like I said, it's gonna be something you're gonna be totally happy about. You're gonna feel like, wow, you got one over on me when you come in at $19.97. But right now, you're getting the opportunity to get in for $9.99. But if you just stay for 1 second more, I'm going to ask you, do you want another half off this deal? Do you want another half off this deal? I don't care if you're by yourself. Just say yes or heck yes or hell yes or whatever it is, because here's the deal. We're going to give you the way over half off deal if you grab this right now before it goes up to $19.97. You can get in now for just $3.99. That's it. That is not a joke. $3.99, all of this, over $5,700 in value. Not $19.97, which is the absolute no-brainer fair price of this. You're going to get hella over half off this deal and get in for just $3.99. Or you can take our flex pay options. That is so easy to say yes to. You'd be crazy to pass up on this, seriously. But like I said, you can come back later and get it for $19.97 and you'll still be like, holy crap, that was a deal. But if you want the super deal, the Rockstar deal, the awesome deal, the inner circle family deal, here it is right in front of you right now. You can grab it. So we got one time $3.99, or you can take our flex option. You can see right there. So grab this deal if that makes sense to you, which, it should make total sense to you. So here's your chance to get in for well over half, like a crazy deal. This is like 70% plus off at this point. We're making this a no-brainer for you to get in right now before it expires. Once it expires, the price will go up. And I keep saying, you're going to be thanking me for paying $19.97 for it, but you're going to be dancing. You're going to be dancing a jig for getting in for this deal. Because you're going to be even thinking, man, once you get in, you're going to be like, dude, that guy is crazy. Those Rockstar dudes are freaking insane giving it away like this. And you know what? That's why it's limited. This will expire, and we're only offering so many licenses at this price. So look down below this video and pay attention. So once the timer hits 0, or once we run out of licenses, whichever happens first, that's it. That is it. It's adios. Okay, so pay close attention to that. All right. Now, as you get in and get started, let's go over some frequently asked questions. Now, you might be thinking, maybe you're OG, like I said before. You've been around the Rockstar team for a long time, like since way back in 2010, 2013 era, right? And you might remember the original DAM, the Digital Asset Machine, the original one. And that was totally black hat. I'm not going to lie. We knew it. We told everybody, this is the most black hat thing ever. Now, the question you might be thinking, is this black hat like that? Answer, no, it is not in any way. In fact, this is giving exactly what Google wants to see. The Hi-Fi method plus Digital Asset Machine, DAM, simplifies the whole process of building quality sites that are no different than what you would do by hand and take hours to build. In other words, I want you to really think about this. Easy does not equal evil, although DAM is almost evil. Almost. Just because how unfair it is and how simple it is to use. If that's wrong, well, I don't want to be right. Okay, next question. If I already have Rank and Rock or Magic Mirror Formula, do I need this? Well, aside from life-preserving necessities, you don't need anything. But if you want to have a powerfully unfair tool and cheat code with a recipe in your arsenal that makes it crazy easy to get results, that can get you paid, you definitely owe it to yourself to give this a shot. You absolutely owe it to yourself to give it a shot. I can't sit here and tell you otherwise because, look, our technology and our knowledge continues to expand and evolve. If you want to be on the cutting edge of that, you owe it to yourself to grab this. I promise you, you won't regret it. Now, the next question is, does this work outside the USA? Well, first of all, I currently don't live in the USA. I'm from the USA, but I live in Canada. So the short answer is yes. Long answer is yes, it does work outside the USA. Now, I'll caveat that because I now live in Canada and I do work here. I do have some clients here, but I still do a lot of work in the USA because I don't have to be there to get money there. So, I mean, yes, it works anywhere. It works anywhere where there's internet and people use search engines like Google. So, simple. All right, next question. Do I need Sparksio or Infernio or Digital Monopoly? Well, Sparksio and Infernio are essential. In fact, one of the bonuses you will get with this investment is 60-day access to each Sparksio and Infernio. And I'll talk about those of you who might already have those in a moment. All right, next question, though, related to that. What happens if I get these and I want to keep using Sparksio and Infernio after 60 days? Real simple. After 60 days, you can keep using them for 30 a month each. And if you need more hosting or sites, we can make that happen for less than $1 a site. Just hit us up and we're more than happy to help you further expand your business. All right. Do I need to already have Digital Monopoly? No. The program is perfect fit for you, even if this is totally new to you, but Digital Monopoly just happens to be included as one of your bonuses. Now, here's the question for those of you who might have these things, all right? Any or all of these. If you already have Digital Monopoly or Sparksio or Infernio, well, what then? Well, that's awesome. You're already a step ahead, and this will absolutely supercharge your current efforts that much faster. And since you don't need the bonuses, we have an alternate hookup for you with some free niche packs and other special options for you. All you have to do is, after you purchase, hit up the help desk. We will make it worth your while. We're going to reward you for already having those things, obviously. Now, does this work for most niches? This recipe works on just about any niche that isn't considered a naughty niche. Like we said, we're just repeating that. How quickly can I get this working? Well, it's up to you how quickly you get it working, but it depends on how fast you consume it and go through it, the steps. But for most people, if you really just go through, dive in, starting now, in your first 24 hours, you can start seeing things happen. If you're a total newbie, you can start making this work and get things up and running in the next 72 hours. Pretty simply. It's not that hard. You just have to follow the steps. Are there any other costs involved? I mean, you're going to want to get a domain name if you need one, and it's less than $10. We recommend a couple other services for you. You might select it costs like $5 to $10. It's nothing crazy that would be out of the ordinary. So yes, there are always costs involved. Like buying a domain costs like around $10. If you need, there might be a couple services you don't already have. Most people already have a lot of these things, but we're talking like $5 things, $10 things here. Cool. Now you are ready to take this powerful recipe, an unfairly awesome damn app, and put it to good, not too evil use. And this presents 3 choices that we like to tell you people all the time. Choice number 1 is do nothing. Nothing improves. Nothing changes. Choice number 2, do it all by yourself, alone, and try to figure it out by yourself, alone, the hard way, and hope you get lucky. Choice number 3, take the shortcut. Get this cheat code in your pocket now. The path is set, it's proven, it's game-changing, and it is the winner's choice to grab the damn program right now. So you get the entire 5-part high five program all over the shoulder done for you. The new damn app. You get the video creator app. You get the app stash access. You get, if you need any of these, you get Sparks, your 25 site license. You get for 60 days. You get the Infernio 60-day license. You get access to Digital Monopoly. Over $5,700 in value, and it will be a bargain at $19.97, which is the actual going price, and that's going to be the price when the licenses run out or the time runs out, whichever happens first. Pay close attention to that. That is the fair price for this, and you know it. You darn well know it, or I should say you damn well know it, DAM. You damn well know that is the fair price, and that is a price that you can get excited about and you can get behind. But I'm making this a no-brainer for you to get way over half off this deal at $3.99, or take the Easy Flex option, whichever works best for you. I recommend you don't sit on this for too long because these licenses will sell out. There it is. Time is limited. Yes, it is. Yes, it is limited, and there are only so many licenses left. Pay close attention to the time and then how much is left. Whichever happens first, when we run out of licenses or the time hits zero, this goes up to $19.97. And like I said, you're going to be thanking me to get this for $1,997. Absolutely. I promise you. You're going to be thanking me. Some of you might get in at this deal and be like, dude, I just feel guilty. I'm going to send you the remainder of that $19.97. And I'm going to tell you, no, you got in. You're cool. I'm good. But those of you who don't, who miss it, don't get angry. Be happy that you can still get it at $19.97 when this deal closes. But if you want this deal, you got to grab it now. You got to grab it now. I don't want to hear any excuse. I don't want to hear, oh, I have this program, or I have this program. I already have Sparksio, so I don't know. No. If you want to stay on top of the cutting edge with the current technology, with the new evolving trends and what we have tested time and time again, this is it. This is your chance to get the new digital asset machine and everything that comes with it, and learn the high five method and be able to rock this and be able to deploy completely without copy paste or anything. Completely deploy 3 fully built out sites ready to polish and publish in 21 minutes flat. You know what to do. Your ticket is right here. Get on the ride. Let's do this. Boom. I'll see you on the other side. This has been Littlefield. Remind you to grab it and to keep on rocking.